Salam dear viewers, welcome to my channel at KB's Cooking Today. I'm going to share with you a delicious recipe which is usually served at wedding feasts. But really, you don't have to wait for a wedding to take place now. Try this on a Sunday for your family with some ghee rice and some side dishes of your choice. And this sweet dish added to it, I promise you, will be the highlight of your Sunday lunch with your family. It's called sweet tomato and date pachadi. So let's start cooking. I introduce you to the ingredients that is necessary for this recipe. First we have 4 big ripe tomatoes. We have ghee here, we have currants, some cashew nuts and some almonds. This is rose water which I shall use later. Now we need a cup full of sugar, some dates seeded, seeds removed and cut into slices. And we have here for the flavoring and taste just a teaspoon of salt, cinnamon powder a teaspoon, and cardamom powder a teaspoon. That's all we need for the ingredients. First step is, I take the tomatoes, I just make a slit, just like this, all the 4 tomatoes. I'm going to put it into a pot of hot water. This is called blanching. I'm going to plunge it into hot water, boiling hot water, and leave it for a while, at least about 5 minutes. So on the stove, I'm going to fry the cashew nuts of ghee, and I'm going to fry the almonds and the cashew nuts together till they become golden brown. Now this is browned well. I'm going to off the stove and keep it aside for later. Take out the tomatoes. I'm going to put it here. Add cold water to this now. With some ice cubes. And now I'm going to try and remove the skin from the tomatoes. There you see how it's coming out beautifully. After the skin has come off, I am now going to mash it a bit. To help to mash it, I just squeeze it off by my hand first. This is good enough. Now it's ready for the pot. Then switch on the stove, heat this pan, and I'm going to add just a little bit of ghee, just a bit less. I'm going to add the sugar now, 1 cup of sugar. I'm going to stir it and it will start melting. I want a glaze, so I shall let the sugar melt first. It's already melting. Now I'm going to add our mashed tomatoes in. And I'm going to stir. Let it cook just a minute or two. I shall add the salt now and the cinnamon and the cardamom powder for flavor. And I'm going to add some more ghee to this. A full teaspoonful of ghee. I'm not going to close the lid. I'm not going to cover this pot because then it will give off too much water. So now the tomatoes are going to cook and give off its own juice. So it has to cook in its own juice for a while, about 5 minutes to 8 minutes. So we let it simmer and cook. It's now simmering and cooking. I'm just waiting for it to thicken a bit. At the same time, I'm going to add the cut up dates so that it can cook together. I'm going to add a bit of ghee at this point. Let it simmer for a little while more. I'm also going to add our fried cashew nuts, almonds and raisins all together. I'm going to stir it all up and it has to simmer for another 5 to 8 minutes. Our pachadi is almost done. It's getting thick and nice. I'm going to switch off the stove and bring it to the table here. Now I'm just going to add about less than half a tablespoon of rose water for the fragrance and flavor. Just this much. Mix it. As it gets cooler, this pachadi will get thicker and it will become the right consistency as it cools. It's ready. Our sweet tomato pachadi with dates is now ready here. I hope you will enjoy it. If you like this video, please subscribe and share it with your friends and family. Thanks for watching.